I taught you guys that
COVID-19
trick.
Passover Play 2021, take 3. What take is Introducing, shut up! Introducing the narrator.
Yeah!
There you go.
All right, so it's been a hell of a year, so I'm going to need everyone to bear with me. Kind of realizing that after a year in isolation, I may have forgotten how to exist in society, but it does remind me of a story I'm sure you've never heard before. The year was 1390 BCE, or I don't know, 1590. Who knows? Time is meaningless. It was a long time ago in Egypt. There was this pharaoh who was a bit of a hypochondriac.
You know, despite the fact that I am a literal god king, I can't shake the feeling that my life is in danger. It's probably those damn Jews. They'll get me sick and I'll die. Their living conditions are horrendous. I don't know how they're okay with it.
Spoiler alert, they weren't. They were slaves, and as such didn't have much of a say in their living conditions. So this ever-powerful god king decides he's scared his Jewish slaves will kill him and decides to be proactive.
Attention! Today is Sunday. And if all you Jewish slaves wouldn't mind killing any male babies you have from here on out, that'd be great. Thanks.
Smash cut to a Jewish woman named Yocheved who just gave birth to a baby boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really down with the whole baby murder thing. Miriam, could you take care of this for me? Maybe float it down the river or something?
Oh yeah, I got you. Floating a newborn baby down a river by itself? That's totally not gonna kill it.
Well, as snarky as Miriam's response was, she was right. The princess and her servant were downstream, washing their feet, or frolicking, or whatever the hell royal Egyptians did when they spotted the baby.
I think I hear crying, and not like the normal crying I usually hear.
Oh, a baby! It's definitely the best idea to adopt this baby immediately without any second thought. It will give me a sense of purpose, in these trying times, despite the fact that I have no experience raising a living creature.
Get it? Because people adopted puppies during the forget it.
Okay, what shall you call this one? Something to symbolize greatness. Hand sanitizer? Toilet paper? A stimulus?
All fantastic ideas. The way you said that sounds a bit prose-ish. Very nice and repetitive, just like how my days have been lately. Wait, prose-ish. Prose-ish. That's it, I'll call him prose-ish.
That's a bit of a mouthful. How about Moses?
Perfect, I will name him Moses.
Moving on. The princess brings the baby home to Pharaoh, who is none too pleased.
Look, I got a thing!
Did we not talk about this? No more adopting things. I'm fearing for my life over here. How do we know he isn't a Jew in disguise, sent over here to make me sick, or spy on me, or whatever this is?
Are you serious?
A test. A test is needed to prove. Look at this curvy letter. Much more curvy than normal letters. Look and tell me, is it a 3? An E? No Jew could do this.
He's a baby, he can't talk at all.
Fine. Then do the normal gold and hot coal test.
Okay.
Apparently, this was normal enough happening that the Pharaoh had a regular test set up. In one corner of the room was a pile of shiny gold. The other was a pile of hot coals. If the baby went for the gold, it must be Jewish. They really didn't try too hard to mask the anti-Semitism here. So Moses, being a normal human baby, went for the gold. However, an angel swoops in at the last minute and brings Moses to the coals. Swoop. Some real douche is mocking us shit over here. Oh, also, Moses put the hot coal in his mouth because... Look, we're all having a hard time. I'm sure you have no right to judge baby Moses' decisions.
Ah, very good. He went for the coals like any good Egyptian royal would. He's even trying to eat them. Real royal material.
Time passes. Moses grows. Slaves are abused. Life continues. fairly normally in the kingdom of Egypt. One day, Moses was going for a walk, since what else was there to do in Egypt when he came across a taskmaster beating a slave for kicks?
Do we have a slave?
Dylan, you're the slave.
Master?
Jason, I'm sorry, Ace, you're the slave master. Go do it. Quick.
Give him a stick. Give him a something.
Here's the bottle and beat him with it.
Yes, that works.
Oh, here, towel.
Maybe this is easy to hit him with.
I'm bored and scared and confused, and I've no outlet for these feelings. So I turn them inward, and I let them fester until they explode out of me in a violent fashion. Because it's cheaper than therapy, and all the therapists are booked up anyway.
Here, read this.
Huh?
Again?
And I did nothing wrong, but I'm subject to your abuse because society is broken and will probably continue to be broken for millennia because systematic racism is a convenient way to keep societal order. And if I think too much about it, it makes me sad and hopeless, and I'll just sit here and be beaten to death, I suppose.
Don't put too fine a point on it.
Moses, who's adult Moses?
Jacob, get your phone out.
No, this is Moses.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow, that's some intense analytical violence happening. I should stop this before it gets too
hurry before he's really gone.
Too meta. And he did just that. But in doing so, he killed the taskmaster. Why?
Kill him.
I don't
Oh,
know.
push him over.
Okay, die.
Bah!
Look, this wasn't the best written script, okay? Notice how I'm the one doing most of the heavy lifting, story-wise. This isn't the year you're going to get a lot of nuance and eloquence. And while I rant, Moses runs away into the desert to find himself and hurt some sheep or whatever. More time passes, and Moses stumbles across a burning bush. What is with this guy in fire?
You in the fire. Okay, your turn.
Who's the burning bush?
This bush is burning, but it's not.
God, you're the burning bush.
This bush is burning, but it's not being used up. What's going on?
You must go. You must set my people free. They're sad.
Dude, read the script.
Read the script.
Stay on target.
I didn't write it from here on out.
Lord, I cannot. I'm not.
You must go to the land of Egypt and tell Pharaoh.
Interrupting cow.
No.
Tell Pharaoh.
I got it.
Just take my phone.
Okay, you're good.
God.
Go, Moses. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. You have seen how they suffer breaking their backs for scraps as payment. You must go and lead them to freedom.
That's 2%.
Yay.
Lord, I cannot. I'm not a speaker. I'm mumble for my words. They will not understand your words if they come from my mouth.
Okay, well, go have your brother Aaron speak for you.
Aaron, who's Aaron?
Alright, I'll be Aaron.
Go ahead.
I'm an Egyptian. Okay.
Didn't they cast people?
Okay. So first up, all right. Just let me check my phone. I think I got a message.
Where are we?
Sadie.
What have you done?
Aaron, now. Okay.
Moses and Aaron assembled the elders of Israel. The people believed that they could be freed, but Pharaoh bore down even harder, making the taskmasters stop bringing the slaves straw for their bricks and making the work harder for the Jews. Slave.
Pharaoh.
Slave
Melissa, you're a
2.
slave now. Slave 2.
Sorry.
Melissa, be a slave.
You said it, brother. We're out of here.
No,
Slave 2. This is truly
Sorry.
awful.
This is truly awful. It wasn't great before, but this is a whole nother level.
You said it, brother. We've got to get out of here.
Let's go. Yeah.
Moses, Max. Oh, you don't have a script?
Oh,
Right
sorry. I
here.
took
Dear
the
God.
phone from him.
We're playing musical phone. Dear God, our people are suffering more than ever. When are you going to make the Pharaoh let them go?
With a strong hand, Pharaoh will let them go. You will see, Moses. Be patient and wait.
Moses and Aaron went before the Pharaoh and demanded that he let the Israelites go.
Pharaoh, our God
You gotta
requests
go.
that you let us go so that we can serve him in the wilderness.
I can't do that. I need the Israelites to build the pyramids.
Okay.
My pyramids.
Well, G-D says, let my people go. And if you do not let them go, G-D will punish you.
Do we have a sorcerer in the house? Sorcerer, anyone? Sorcerer?
I'm the sorcerer who
Absolutely.
defends the Pharaoh. Do you threaten my liege?
Yes.
I cast fireball.
Before the sorcerer could finish casting his spell, Aaron's staff turned into a snake and gobbled up his magic stick.
No, my magic stick.
Now you've seen.
Matt.
I've seen your power, Moses.
Now you've seen.
Who's Moses?
Now that you've seen what God will do for us, will you let my people go?
Not in a million years.
God's got more from what we came from. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you.
God sent a series of plagues down upon the Egyptians. Blood, frogs, lice, wild animals, pestilence, boils, and hail. After each plague, Pharaoh promised to let them go. But as soon as each plague let up, Pharaoh reneged on his promises. After the destructive fire and ice storm, the Egyptians begged the Pharaoh to let the Jews go so that their suffering would end. But Pharaoh hardened his heart against his own people and
We don't
refused.
need them.
Pharaoh! Pharaoh, will you not let us go? God has even worse plagues ready if you continue to refuse. He said something about bugs and darkness. That sounds like something out of a Fate movie. You don't want to go there, do you?
Well, how about if I let the men go, but the women and children have to stay?
Okay. Why would I agree to that? I want to see my whole people free forever, not just for the time present.
Oh, well then, no.
A swarm of locusts devours all the crops and greenery, and a thick, palpable darkness envelops the land.
Moses, tell the people of Israel to make Passover offerings. Each family needs to slaughter a lamb and dress their doorways with the blood so that when the angel of death comes, he may pass over them.
Boy, G-D is not messing around. Sorry, boy.
Yeah, we better do what he says. He's scary when he's mad.
So Aaron and Moses warned the people of Israel, and they heeded them, and painted their doorways with lamb's blood. The angel of death came at night and took the souls of the firstborn Egyptian children. Pharaoh came out of his palace, surrounded by wailing Egyptian mothers,
Wailing Egyptian mothers.
and addressed the Jews.
You're a mother.
Okay, all right. Get out of here. All right. Get all up on out of here. Sheesh. Take your stupid livestock too.
The Jews packed their stuff in a hurry, not wanting to wait for the Pharaoh to change his mind. They left so quickly the bread hadn't time to rise. And good thing they did, because when they reached the Red Sea, Pharaoh was behind them with his armies, ready to force them to return.
Okay, wait, Jews go ahead first. Jews go. Jews.
I'm ready. I know what I'm going to say.
Jews, you go this way.
All right, get out of here, Jews. Get out of here. We don't want you. We don't want you. We don't want you. Wait. Who's going to give me foot massages? I changed my mind. Get back here. Get back here. Come on, Jews. Get back.
Oh, are you serious, Moses?
Go ahead.
What are we going to do?
Moses, raise your staff over the water.
This is you. Raise your staff in parentheses.
Raise your staff over the water,
Raise
Moses.
the staff! The sea parted!
The Jews
Look.
walked through the sea.
Walk through
Walk
the
through the
sea,
sea,
walk through the
Jews.
sea, Jews.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at her!
Yeah, we gotta be on this. Yeah, be on the
I'm doing it backwards.
Yeah, it's like M. Night Shyamalan, but like Bible version.
Yeah, no one saw that coming.
And Pharaoh's armies followed the Jews, but God made the sea close after them and washed Pharaoh's armies away.
Yeah.
The Jews rejoiced in their newfound freedom and sang praises to God as they skipped over the path through the parted sea.
Pharaoh didn't die. We are free.
God wins.
And we win.
Okay, everybody. Attention. Hey. Melissa, shut up. Everybody, we're gonna bow. We're gonna do our bows now. We do one at a time.
Oh, and our introductions.
Yeah, everybody is gonna go one at a time. We're gonna introduce who you played and your real name. Okay, my name is Kelsey. I'm the princess, obviously.
Like every year.
And next. Go in a circle.
I'm Alec and I'm the narrator.
I'm Max, I was Moses.
I'm Melissa, and I was slave to and Miriam. Go, Bruce.
I'm poetic. I played whatever role needed to be filled, then wrote the first half of the script.
Yeah. Did a good job.
I'm Brooke and I was the queen. I'm Issa and I was the servant and slave number 3.
Yay!
I'm Sadie and I was God.
I'm Desperado and I was Aaron.
I'm Ace. I was the cop or the
Taskmaster.
taskmaster.
I'm Jacob. I was baby Moses.
Team, yeah!
I'm Dylan and I was slave 1.
I'm Molly. I was Miriam's mom.
I'm Zach. I was the Pharaoh.
I'm Jessie. I was one of the Jews.
Should we do a group back?
Okay, everybody take
Haven't you always been the Pharaoh?
Thank you to the crew who filmed it. Thank you.
Check us on Facebook.
Like us on
Very well.
Facebook. Yeah, subscribe.
You were, and this was almost
Oh, come on.
almost the most wonderful play.
Bobby, I feel like this was the most professional in years.
It was,
Give us a rating, 1 out of 10.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Say Rotten Tomatoes, no.
She doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah, get your certified fresh on lemonmeringuepie.com.
Now remember to go look at your picture.
Thank you, Bobby.
Everybody, listen up. Quiet.